Hi, I'm Ali Gamadoro.
I'm Eric Peterson,
And I'm Lena Gilagi.
and this is our macromolecule project.
So the first macromolecule we're going to be talking about is protein. Protein makes up your whole body, and your body uses protein to help repair tissue. Amino acids are the building blocks of all protein, and collagen and enzymes help provide structural support. And also shown in the picture to the right, it's showing how protein can help make you strong and have muscle. So the functional groups the polymers are divided into two groups, amino and carboxyl. And the R functional determines the different characteristics between different proteins. So here we have a video. It's of dehydration synthesis. And dehydration is taking away water, and the synthesis is making. And you can notice how it's taking out H2O to form a bond.
Next up, we have carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are used to fuel your body, and some examples would be like sugars or glucose and starches. A special kind of carbohydrate is fiber. It does not provide energy for your body, but it helps your body digest food. More in depth on an example of glucose is like the bottom right corner, where it shows like the chemical structure. And glucose can either be a monosaccharide, which means is one molecule, a disaccharide, which means it's two molecules, or a polysaccharide, which is two or more molecules. The functional groups of carbohydrates are hydroxyl and carbonyl. Some other examples of carbohydrates are starch, which is found in plants, glycogen, which is found in your muscles, and cellulose, which is the plant fiber walls. This is a dehydration synthesis reaction right here, and it shows how, it's a hydrolysis reaction, and it shows how the H2O was added to sucrose to create glucose and fructose.
The next macromolecule we're going to be talking about is lipids. These are the fats in your body. They provide energy in the tail, which we'll show in a minute. And an example is cholesterol. So there are two kinds of fats, saturated and unsaturated. Notice how each saturated fats, have a hydrogen bond on each side. Unsaturated fats, you'll notice over here, this is the polar part, and this is the nonpolar. All of this is nonpolar also. And it's polar because of the double bond right here. So an example of hydrolysis and dehydration synthesis are with the triglycerol, which is this part right here, and glycerol. When you put them together by taking out water, you can see over here, you isolate the fatty acids, which is the chain.
So the final macromolecule we're talking about is nucleic acid.
Nucleic acid cells contain ribonucleic acid or deoxyribonucleic acid, so either DNA or RNA. They are not a source of energy or calories, and they're made up of units called nucleotides. And they're the building blocks of life.
So this just shows the structure. You can see over here, this is the sugar and phosphate of it. Same right here. And they have nucleobases of RNA, and this is DNA.
So we have another video, and it's dehydration synthesis, and it's showing how it's used to chain nucleic acid together. It's a dehydration.
You can tell that it's taking out the H2O. Dehydration synthesis again, just a different reaction for nucleic acids. So, as we mentioned earlier, the building blocks of nucleic acid is a nucleotide. And these are just the parts of it. There's a nitrogenous base, a 5-carbon sugar, and a phosphate group.
And then these are the functional groups of nucleic acid phosphate and hydroxyl group and the amino group.
Thanks for watching our presentation.